One Lloydminster student's life is more enriched after returning from a year-long trip in Germany. Her adventure was made possible through an exchange program by the Rotary Club. Today, she shared her stories with Rotarian members, and Kathy Lee tells us what Hope Boyce's most memorable moment was.
For the last 11 months, Hope Boyce lived the life of a German girl.
I had 3 families, so my relationships with them were very different throughout the year, but they were all awesome. It was just sort of like they got a little bit of my culture as well as me experienced the whole culture of Germany.
The opportunity came last year through the Rotary Club, and today Boyce shared her experience in front of an audience.
Traveled all around Germany and saw the big cities and Berlin and the history and tried the food and went out, and that was the most fun. I met people that I'll know the rest of my life.
I spent the first 5 months. While living in Germany, Boyce explained our Canadian culture with her new friends and realized some differences between her new and old home.
The transportation system, that was one of the biggest, that they could travel anywhere just by train. You can travel to the next city, meet your friends, and it's so easy to get around on buses, and here you can only drive.
The exchange program allows students like Boyce to learn these kinds of lessons, only possible through travel.
They're a totally different person when they come back. They're much more mature. They've seen things that they've taken for granted here, and I think they're also happier with the world here when they come back because of all the advantages we have here.
Boyce says the language was the biggest challenge when she arrived, but you never realize it after hearing her speak.
Ich weiß nicht, es war...
Translated, it means, this adventure was one of the best experiences of my life, and I thank the Rotary Club.
Dafür zu denken.
While Boyce doesn't have immediate plans to globetrot again, she's definitely caught the traveling bug.
I'm very excited to travel the world in any way possible, and another exchange would be great. I think it's the best way to get to know a country.
Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
Border City Daredevils took to local trails for a good cause this past Saturday, raising money and awareness for cancer research by riding their longboards and, in one case, shearing their locks. Robert Buffum has the story.
It's not necessarily a demographic known for spearheading charity drives, but these young men got together and rolled along city streets and trails this weekend, generating funds for cancer research. Not surprisingly, the cause was close to home for the organizer.
Like my best friend's daughter had been diagnosed with cancer, and I don't really have a lot of money to give, so I figured if I could at least, grow some hair, I figured that would be a valuable cause, and try to raise some extra funds with different events too, and just help different societies earn funds.
Perfect summer weather helped make the event a blast.
It was a great route, and we had some great fun. There was some mini games in between, so I couldn't have asked for much more of a better organized event.
It was amazing. It's nice to see Lloyd, the scenic view of Lloyd that we don't usually see.
This time it's not all about getting prizes, just about raising money for cancer.
Paddy did more than organize things. He also had his once mighty mane lopped off. He donated to the Cancer Foundation for use as a wig, but he says the event was about more than just charity.
It's good to see people actually coming out for cool community events like this, like promoting exercise, just get out, have some fun, meet some new people, roll with some new people.
And he's proud of the spirit shown by their group.
Just want to keep generating more and more buzz, working with different organizations in the community, just community members helping other community members.
The fundraiser brought in approximately $1,000 for the Cancer Foundation, and those that took part say they plan to make the event even bigger next year. Robert Buffum, Newcap News.
Thank you, Shauna. Only a few days remain for farmers to vote and have their say in the future of the Canadian Wheat Board. The ongoing plebiscite is the only opportunity farmers have to voice their opinions on how they want their wheat and barley sold, either through the single-desk selling system or on the open market. Over the last couple of weeks, the Canadian Wheat Board held meetings across the prairies, discussing what would happen if the CWE was dismantled and left in the government's hands. Organizers say the turnout has been positive.
It certainly is causing a lot of interest, and that's certainly appropriate since this is farmers' marketing structure and their financial livelihood that is at stake here.
Myers-Norris Penny is the official plebiscite coordinator. Ballots must be mailed by August 24th.
You have to put your ballot in the official postage-paid envelope that came with the package. You can't put it into any other kind of envelope or it's inadmissible because of the way that they need to sort and scrutinize those returns.
If farmers still have questions or need more information, they can contact Myers-Norris Penny at 1-877-780-8683 or go online to cwbvote.ca.